George and Betty are both excited because this is a very special trip.
Well, now, this is what the cows eat at milking time.
Why, that looks like some of our breakfast cereals.
Well, that's pretty much what it is, Betty. As a matter of fact, cows are a lot like people.
It takes all kinds of good food to build up muscles and let us grow bigger and stronger. They've learned how work and play and fun go together on the farm. Fun go together on the farm.
Welcome to another meal prep video. Throughout the years, we have been constantly told that consuming meat and dairy is healthy and necessary. However, this is the most sick and unhealthy society has ever been. It is officially estimated that half of all deaths in America are caused by poor diet. This is a very conservative number. It is much higher than that. We rely on authorities to tell us what to do, but do they really know what they're doing? Doctors definitely didn't when it came to smoking.
Yes, folks, the pleasing mildness of a camel is just as enjoyable to a doctor as it is to you or me.
Our food choices don't only affect our health, but it also causes extreme harm to our environment. It is also wasteful and unsustainable for future generations. So we can't really afford to think about our personal desires anymore. We need to work together for a better future. And this is my aim with this video. I want to help you save money, time, and also help you learn how to decrease the amount of animal products that you consume. These meals are high in protein and micronutrients. I'm gonna be aiming for 2,200 calories, but adjust the portions and calories for your personal needs by using this app called chronometer.com, link in the description box. This is also the app that I'm gonna be using to show you guys the calorie breakdown in this video. I'm going to prepare 3 meals that will last one entire day. To prepare this for several days, simply multiply the ingredients I'm gonna be showing you guys by the amount of days you wanna prepare for. Before we get started, please hit the notification bell below and subscribe to the channel if you want to be updated when my new videos come out. So please do that if you enjoy this content. Thank you. Let's get started. Breakfast is going to be a oatmeal and chia pudding. The ingredients are 100 grams of banana, 50 grams of chia seeds, which are a fantastic source of omega-3s and also covers your entire daily needs for iron. Next up, we got 40 grams of oatmeal, 300 milliliters of unsweetened almond milk, which is a great source of calcium and vitamin E, 15 grams or half a scoop of the Vivo Life acai and blueberry flavored protein powder. This is the best brand out there. It's organic, it's also dairy, gluten, and soy free. It includes cold pressed and fermented protein and superfoods, and they never use any harmful additives or artificial sweeteners. So if you're looking for a new protein to try out and you want to support this channel at the same time, they do ship from the USA and the UK right to your home. So link in the description box and use the code JV5 for a discount. Really appreciate it. So moving on to the last ingredient for this meal, it's going to be Ceylon cinnamon. This meal really is the simplest meal to prepare. Grab a container. I use Pyrex bowls as they are BPA free and can be heated and or put in the freezer. Throw in your banana into the bowl and mash it up so that it mixes well. This will sweeten your meal a lot, so this is a very important step. Then I add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, then the oatmeal, the chia seeds, and finally the acai and blueberry protein powder. Then mix up the ingredients with a fork and add your almond milk or any plant-based milk of your choice into the bowl and stir again until all the ingredients are mixed together. And that is it. When you insert it into the fridge, within a few minutes the chia seeds will have expanded, absorbed all the liquids, which will give it a pudding consistency. This is a very tasty meal, one of my favorites. The totals for this meal come to 585 calories with 27.6 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, and 22.5 grams of fat. And more importantly than the macros and calories, as you can see in Chronometer, this meal has an amazing variety of minerals and vitamins and also a bunch of omega-3. Moving on to lunch, which is going to be a pasta salad. The ingredients you'll be needing are 100 grams of lentil pasta. This is an amazing gluten-free option with a huge amount of protein. Then we got 70 grams of green olives. This is optional. A lot of people don't like olives. You can replace it with nuts, for example, or anything that you prefer. Then we have 60 grams of quinoa. This is an amazing and tasty grain with a better mineral score than rice. 300 grams of tomatoes, 200 grams or 1 large cucumber. Next up, 50 grams of raw spinach, and finally 100 grams of peppers. So the first step is going to be boiling the water for your quinoa, which requires about 15 minutes on low heat to prepare. Then grab a bowl and rip the spinach into smaller pieces to make them easier to consume. Next, we're going to chop up up the cucumber and place them into the bowl with the spinach, and do the same with the tomatoes and the pepper. To give the salad more taste, you can also squeeze a lemon in there. Right, so now it's time to cook the pasta. This pasta only takes 4 minutes to cook. It's super fast. And once the quinoa is done, just add it into your container and do the same with your pasta once it's finished, and mix everything up. And finally, add the olives. You can also add any healthy sauces, vinegar, or nutritional yeast to this to enhance the flavor if it's a little bit too plain for you. The calories for this meal comes to 794 with 38.7 grams of protein, 108 grams of carbs, and 17.4 grams of fat. Once again, the micronutrient profile of this meal is amazing. So moving on to the last meal, the chili. The ingredients are 200 grams of cooked kidney beans, which are a great source of protein, iron, and copper. 100 grams of boiled chickpeas, also a great source of iron, copper, and manganese. Then we have 100 grams of raw carrots, 150 grams of onion, 300 milliliters of chopped tomatoes. Next up, we have 50 grams of uncooked brown rice, 80 grams of cooked sweet corn, 1 clove of garlic. And the spices we're going to be using for this is going to be some vegetable stock, some smoked paprika, ground cumin, and cayenne pepper. Once again, the first step for this one is going to be boil some water for your brown rice. Then we move on to the veggies, chop the carrots into small pieces and do the same with the onion. And finally, chop the clove of garlic into even smaller pieces so it mixes well with everything else. Next thing we're going to do is add a little bit of water into a pan to saute the vegetables for a few minutes until they soften up a bit. Once they are softened, add some vegetable stock, the smoked paprika, the ground cumin, and the cayenne pepper. Mix the spices together and add your chopped tomatoes, and then add the rest of the pre-cooked ingredients, which are the sweet corn, the chickpeas, and the kidney beans. Mix it all up and add some water if needed, depending on how runny you want it, and let it simmer for a few minutes. So by now your rice should be ready. Take out another container, put the rice in there along with the chili, seal it up, and put it in the fridge or freezer depending on when you're going to consume it. So this one is one of my favorite meals as well. I really recommend you trying this recipe. The calories come to 829.6 with 36.6 grams of protein, 120 grams of carbs, and 8.6 grams of fat. Now let's have a look at the entire day's nutritional breakdown. These meals cover everything that you need. We've managed to get an awesome omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, more than enough of all amino acids and protein. It's super easy when you choose the healthy whole foods that we have available. Once again, to check all this for yourself, make sure to follow the link in the description box and try this app out. It's the best out there. So it's been 2 days since I prepared the meals, and I've had them all and they were amazing. I really encourage you guys to try this meal prep out because it's gonna boost your health, improve your performance and recovery. It's just amazing. So trust me, just try it out, even if it's just for 1 day, and you'll see the benefits. Nutrition is something that a lot of us overlook, and you can never get in too many greens, veggies, fruits, all that good stuff that is going to boost your health. So please try to improve it day by day. It does take some time to change and adjust your lifestyle, but it's going to be so worth it in the end. If you're preparing for a whole week and you're concerned about the foods being as fresh as possible, just put them in the freezer and take them out a day before consuming them. That way all the nutrients are conserved optimally and you can get the most out of each meal. And if you're still confused about diet and nutrition and training, we do offer online custom plans on our website, jonvenus.com. So if you're in need of assistance, you can hire us to take care of you. So thank you so much once again for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out.